Hello, welcome to Organic Acting. I'm Chris Conway and this is Stanislavski versus Brecht. So unlike the thumbnail of this video suggests, this isn't going to be a battle between the two where we find out which one is better. They are both very different practitioners, but they just had different views about the way theatre should be approached and the end result. If you haven't checked out my video on Brecht, please do check it out. I've linked it up above, but let's get started. So first off, we have Stanislavski, who implicates the audience and the actor in the situation. So an actor has worked out their motivation, their backstory. They are living the part. The audience are looking through a fourth wall into a real living, breathing world. It's happening. Whereas Brecht, the actor and the audience are an observer. They are observing objectively rather than just being drawn into this imaginary world. The distancing effect or the alienation effect or the making the familiar strange is allowing the audience to be objective. Next we have feelings versus reason. So with Stanislavski, it provides the actor and the audience with sensations. With Brecht, he forces the audience and the actor to make decisions. As we know, the key ideology behind epic theatre or Brecht's theatre is that the audience should leave the theatre and make change society, shape society. Next we have experience versus a picture of the world. So naturalism and Stanislavski is about the emotion, it's about the living moment, it's about the experience of what it means to be human and the dramatic capabilities of those moments. Brecht, again, wanted a more objective view. He wanted the moments in his pieces and on stage to reflect what was going on in the world at large in terms of the working class, in terms of poverty, in terms of hypocrisy. And finally, we have plot versus narrative, or one scene makes another versus each scene for itself. Now, what do I mean by this? So basically, in terms of Stanislavski's theatre, we're looking at plot, we're looking at cause and effect. One scene, one moment has an effect, a domino effect on the rest of the plot. So an example would be Star Wars. Beginning of Star Wars, Princess Leia hides the plans for the Death Star on R2-D2 and sends him out on an escape pod to Tatooine. Because she does that, Luke finds R2-D2. He takes R2-D2 to Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan convinces Luke to come with him, take the plans and learn to be a Jedi. You see, we have cause and effect. Each scene affects the next, the domino effect. With Brecht, epic theatre was episodic. So each scene was its own kind of potted moment. It was there to give some kind of political narrative, a message. And each scene, although it links on, although there's some semblance of plot, it's its own episode, it's its own thing, it has its own job, it pulls its own weight, it delivers its own message. And those episodes were really strongly put into place to teach the audience, to make them think, to make them be objective and to create change. This is why we had placards which would tell the audience literally on a big piece of card what the scene was, what was happening in it, what you should pay attention to. Episodic theatre. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you got something from it, please leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon. I've been Chris Conway. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.